Hey everybody, Zockpreneurs92 here with another Movie Memories Monday today. Not sure what time this will be uploaded because I have work today and I won't be here home until late, but I'm going to record this early so that way you get nice lighting. By the title and the thumbnail, you can guess what it's going to be about. It's going to be about Pokémon, the first movie, Mewtwo vs. Mew. And by the thumbnail shows, I do have more than one version of it. I actually have three. I had the original VHS, the original DVD, and a Blu-ray copy of it. Yeah, the movies. The memory I have for this movie is I never actually got to see this in theaters, but I did see it many times on TV when I was a kid, and many times with my friend. When me and my friend would hang out, we would trade Pokemon cards almost all of the time. And so he kind of stopped caring about Pokemon cards, and I mean, we still hang out, we just don't trade cards anymore. We haven't done that in years. But when I was younger, me and him would watch this movie all the time, and such good memories. The mini Pikachu short before the movie would start was probably my favorite mini short that they had of them. I can't remember when they stopped doing the little Pikachu shorts. I think it was probably movie number... what was it? It was the Pokemon Ranger movie, I think, with Manaphy. It was the last time they actually had a Pikachu short, because I actually had that movie on DVD and it comes with a Pikachu bonus disc, so you can watch a mini movie. Let's see... This one is about Pokemon wanting a mini vacation. So Ash, Misty, and Brock let them loose. Even though they don't really show them their face, they kind of show just their legs and they're kind of like their just body itself, just not from the head up. They couldn't see them. But anyway, they're just all hanging out, having fun. Then I believe, what was it? Charizard was having fun messing around with the Pokemon while they were arguing with some other random Pokemon in the park. And then Charizard got his head stuck inside this playground section. He couldn't get his head out. So Ash, Brock, and Misty's Pokemon, including even some of the Pokemon from the park, had to help him out to get Charizard out. It was a really fun little short, and they even had Pikachu try to cheer up Togepi, who was crying throughout the little mini special as well. Let's see, what else? The movie itself is about pretty much Ash, Brock, and Misty were just hanging out, taking a little break, eating lunch, or Brock was making lunch, and Ash was just kind of complaining that he wants some food. And then all of a sudden, this trainer came along and wanted to challenge Ash. He was looking around looking for Ash to catch him. And then once Ash got the energy back to start battling, which was pretty much immediately, so he was kind of faking that, oh, I can't move because I don't have food. He started battling him, and he actually had a second generation Pokemon, Donphan, that I remember that Ash was able to beat. So, and also in the mini short with Pikachu, there was also some second gen, like Meryl and Snubble, I believe, were in a special. Let's see. But yeah, once Ash defeated that trainer, there was I think it was a Fearow that had like a camera on its neck and was watching Ash's battle. And Mewtwo recognized that he was a powerful trainer, and then sent him an invitation to try to defeat him and his Pokemon in battle, see who is the strongest. So Mewtwo created the storm that all these trainers had to go through as a test to see if they could make it. And I believe most of them did. I think someone was on YouTube showed like there's one trainer who didn't make it. That's kind of depressing to think about. But if you don't want the rest of this movie spoiled, you can probably skip this towards the very end if you want. So anyway, Ash and the gang make it to the island pretty much very closely because of their boat crashing, and Team Rocket barely made it out too. Let's see. So once they got inside, Nurse Joy, who was at the time mind controlled by Mewtwo, told them all to release their Pokemon. And so they did. I believe all of their Pokemon were out except for Misty's Togepi, who honestly didn't get captured by Mewtwo later in the movie. Let's see what else happened. So they started out to do battle. Mewtwo opened up like this giant gym-looking area, and had these clone Pokemon who said were much stronger than their fully evolved Pokemon. Too bad Mega Evolution didn't exist then, because then Ash could just use his Charizard and Mega Evolve him if he wanted to. That I'm pretty sure would destroy the other Charizard. But that's also if Ash's Charizard at the time would listen to him. Oh, this movie though. Love it so much. It's not my favorite Pokemon movie, but it's definitely such a great classic, and definitely the one that started out the series in theaters. From what I remember, I think the last movie that was in theaters, other than the Pokemon movie I Choose You, which is I haven't seen yet, but the last one that I remember reading about, I think, was Pokemon movie 4 or 5, were the last ones in theaters, and the rest were, I think, were just put on TV. Let's see. So yes, Mewtwo did defeat all the trainers' Pokemon, and as his prize that he thinks, he uses these kind of psychic Pokeballs. They look like a psychic symbol on top of on a Pokeball, pretty much, and captures all of their Pokemon, even if they're inside their own Pokeball, which physically should not make much sense. But Pikachu was probably the hardest to capture because he was actually able to avoid most of the Pokeballs, and Ash did his best to help Pikachu out, and which he finally did. He was able to fight through all these weird mechanical arms that are trying to take Ash's Pokeball, or Pikachu, I should say, inside this Pokeball. And let's see, they took the DNA, they cloned Pikachu and all the other Pokemon, and then there's an all-out war once Ash brought out the regular Pokemon to defeat Mewtwo's clones. Then I believe there's like this really catchy and a really good song, I think. It's called Brother My Brother or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the real name of it, but it was teaching you like Pokemon battles are something for your Pokemon to grow. But if you go too far, you can end up hurting both your Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon, so pretty much until they're dead, kind of. So Mew finally showed up and started battling Mewtwo. And then Ash didn't like seeing all this, so he tried to stop both of them by running in between Mewtwo and Mew's blasts, which turns him into stone. Pretty much, it's not really him fully dying per se, it's just kind of like frozen in time, pretty much. Kind of like just... And then all these Pokemon, all the Pokemon around, the trainers, and especially Pikachu, were all like crying real hard, and all of a sudden their tears started to go on Ash's statue body, and then was revived. And it was just a really, really good movie. At the very end, Mewtwo uses some type of like psychic ability to where he is able to wipe the memory of what happened of the trainers, and pretty much revert them back into the island of before all that happened. But and then at the very end, I believe Ash see Mew flying into clouds, and it was just a really, really nice movie. If you guys haven't seen it by now, I'm kind of surprised, but definitely worth seeing. But tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think of this video, what you think of Pokemon the first movie, and what is your memory with it. See you guys next time, and God bless to all.